owner of Killer Papers. Feel free to give me a follow on IG if you ever want to learn more about my business or chat about a project. I'm only a DM away, and I'll always answer within 24 hours. I have posts that go back 5 to 6 years here. If you click on the reviews highlights, you can see reviews that go back just as far. I've been at this a long time. We're the real deal with only American and Canadian writers, as you can see here. Our prices are a little bit higher, but that's what you have to pay if you want to get the best of the best. So drop a follow on IG or check out my site anytime you want to. You can also see this great article that Input Mag just wrote about my business. If you search this up, that basically details how I went from a broke high school kid to going through college, to hating my job after college, to starting this business and growing it to a very large business with thousands of customers. It's a really great read, and it's the first interview I ever done, so it was pretty cool. Today we are going to do a quick review of Peachy Essay, which is an interesting name to say the least. So right off the bat, I'm looking at, let's say, 5 days notice, 4 pages, undergrad for an essay. It's actually very similar pricing to my site, so I thought, okay, the writers must be really high quality, right? American Canadians only. But I went to SimilarWeb, which you can type in websites there, and it will sort of tell you where some of the traffic comes from. A lot of traffic from India, and a lot of traffic from Kenya, and some mysterious traffic. To me, that's a sign a lot of writing services use Kenyan writers, and you want to avoid that because they're not native English speakers. But the way you can sort of tell is if you go to the site and say, okay, well, what if I hit order now? Oh, it's one of these ones. So basically, you just plug in your information, and then they are going to pick a writer for you. If you pay a premium, they claim they'll get you a native English writer. I don't know if that's true or not, but that would bring up our total to, I'm not even sure, 114.30. So yeah, similar to my site. I guess there must be some kind of first time code. Oh, it's because it's at the high school level. That's why. So it would bring you up to about 150 if you wanted an English writer. So I don't have any way to know. I'm not going to go and buy a paper, but just beware that it's kind of concerning that you cannot chat with writers and tutors before you pay. I would always advise you to have a great conversation, ask lots of questions, and make sure that you feel comfortable before you place an order. There's a lot of content on here. If you're not satisfied with the order at any point, we offer a 100% money back guarantee. So they've got a quality guarantee, but the thing is, like, they can say that, but it's hard to actually enforce that type of thing. Like, basically, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but just because a website says something doesn't mean that's what they're actually going to do. So you want to be sure that you're probably not going to be in a situation where you need a refund, because there's no way to really enforce it. So overall, it is actually a pretty nice looking website, but I would say that the prices are pretty high, and the fact that you can't chat with writers, to me, tells me everything I need to know. They're probably using a lot of foreign writers. Lastly, I did check out their IG, and I noticed they have a very dead IG page with no likes and no comments and nothing. I assume the rest of their socials are probably similar to that. So to me, this service is probably just one, selling with Google Ads and maybe some SEO, and that's how they do their thing. But for me, I'm more of a social guy. So if you want to see social proof, I'm here. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. On my site, and even being covered by some publications, which is great. So feel free, just go shoot me a DM if you ever have a service you want me to review, or if you ever want to ask if there's a certain type of project that we can help with. The answer is probably yes. So thanks guys for watching. This is KP with Killer Papers, and good luck with your project.